Hey guys, Chloe here, and a very Merry Christmas Eve to you. It is December 24th, and I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, so whatever holiday that you celebrate, whether it be Ramadan or Kwanzaa or Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever holiday that you celebrate, I wish you the best this holiday season in whatever season you celebrate, whatever holiday you celebrate. So anyway, I personally celebrate Christmas, so that is why I am saying Merry Christmas to all of you. But my life is a mess, and I find it interesting that when the place that you live in is a mess, your life seems to be more of a mess until you clean up your place of residence or you clean up your life. Then you're always going to feel like you're a mess. So what I want to do is I want to walk you around my apartment and show you just what a disaster this place looks like. Now, it doesn't look like a tornado hit it or that there was an earthquake or a war zone or whatever. There's just little things that are kind of around everywhere that are driving me crazy. And self-motivation is not something that I am strong at, and so I've basically been sitting on my computer for the last 2 months playing Cross Stitch World, as I'm sure some of you that know me from Facebook know that I am constantly on the computer for hours at a time. I've been trying to break the habit of that by taking walks periodically throughout the apartment inside, because let's face it, I live in the Twin Cities and it's not exactly 70 degrees outside at this time of year. Although we have been having some really nice weather, 30s. The other day it was almost 50. But I understand we've got a snowstorm coming in a couple of days here. We'll see what happens with that. They can always make it sound worse than it actually is, or sometimes they downplay it and then it gets to be worse. So we'll see what happens in a couple of days. But right now we don't have very much snow on the ground. But I wanted to show you my apartment as kind of the before picture of what my place looks like. So please excuse it. So my coffee table has looked like this for a very, very long time. And I really need to clean this place up. It's a disaster. You agree, Lucky? Lucky, do you agree? He's just chilling in front of the fan. It does get really warm up here. I live on the 3rd floor, so don't want to give too much away about where I live. But anyway, that is my craft corner. I had started a few cross-stitching projects months and months ago, but you kind of have to be in the mood to do cross-stitching, and that's kind of the way I am. So a lot of these projects are just still sitting there unfinished. Yes, I have been sleeping on my couch because for some reason I feel really uneasy in my bedroom. So now we come over here. This is the table that my TV sits on, and I got to put a few things away here too. Those are all of my kids when they were younger. And then my computer desk, you can see I have Cross Stitch World sitting up there. And so this table here needs to be cleaned up a lot too. And this chair is very special to me. I was very close to my grandfather on my mother's side growing up, and the chair is actually my grandfather's chair. And that is my grandfather right there, next to a picture of Chris Fleming. Got a couple boxes here that need to be put away. I've got a picture there that I really need to put up somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I need to throw out this box because the wedding dress is no longer in this box. It has been re-cleaned and reboxed in a box exactly like this one, but that one's sitting in my closet, so this one needs to be thrown to the dumpster. Look at my kitchen table. I never eat here. Not because it's such a mess, but because I just don't eat much these days. So this is we celebrated Christmas at my parents' house last night, and so when we came home, I just kind of threw all the Christmas stuff up here. So that needs to be taken care of. Obviously, my garbage and recycles need to be taken out. My kitchen doesn't look too bad. I do need to empty my dishwasher and put the dirty dishes back in, into the dishwasher to be cleaned. So that's not too bad. It's pretty much just my kitchen and my living room. My bathroom, I just got done taking a shower. As I'm sure you could tell, my hair is all wet. But the counter needs to be cleaned off a little bit. Sink needs to be cleaned out. Hey guys. Maybe wipe down the shower a little bit. I do squeegee it after every shower so that it doesn't get all that mold and mildew on it. And then we've got my bedroom. My bedroom is kind of a mess too, so you'll have to excuse that. It's a little bit dark in here. Let me open the curtains. Or the shades. I'll kind of show you around my filthy bed. It's got papers everywhere on it. I need to go through all the papers and get rid of stuff I don't need anymore. Lots of puppy pads need to be replaced. My dresser, that needs to be cleaned off as well. And then I've got some old clothes here that I need to either get rid of or put into one of those bins for recycling clothes that are ripped or torn or whatever. And of course on top of my stereo there. And in here, yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with the crinolines from the wedding. There's the dress. I just kind of shoved that in there. It was in like one of those large garbage bags, and then I threw the garbage bag away. But there's boxes and stuff up here. It's not too bad. I mean, it's neatly stacked in that, but and then there's my dress from the wedding right there. So yeah, I have my work cut out for me today, don't I? So this is the before shot of how my apartment looks. I'm still trying to figure out, because I haven't been working in 2 months, and I'll get to that in a second, my income has been dwindling considerably. I have been getting unemployment, but it isn't even enough to cover my rent for 1 month. So I don't have the money to purchase editing software, and I was using the free trial of Adobe Premiere, whatever they call it, the editing software, and that ran out. It was only for 7 days. I spent an hour going through and trying to edit the wedding videos into one long video, and it was like over an hour long for the videos, and I was trying to get it in sequential order, so it took me like over an hour to do that. I went to save it, and then I went to put it just on my Facebook page, and it saved it as Adobe Premiere instead of any kind of a format. It wouldn't allow me to even choose a format for that. I've also got Filmora, because I did a YouTube search on let me sit down here. I did a YouTube search about how to edit videos, and that was the one that this guy came up with, was Wondershare Filmora. And I've been trying to edit videos on that, but it only gives me one type of format for the free version. It only gives me one type of format to save it as, and that one format is not supported by YouTube. So it's like I've got all these videos on Filmora. It's not a free trial. It's like you get a free version, and then I think in order to get more like perks, I guess, if you will, to make things better, like add things to your videos and save it in different ways, I think you have to purchase it, and I just don't have the money to do that. However, I did recently get a job, so yay me, I guess. I don't want to make too big of a deal about it. It's a $5 an hour pay cut from my last job. It is not a temp position. It's working for a grocery store here in town as a cashier. It's part-time, and it's not data entry, so it's not exactly, pay-wise, it's not exactly what I was looking for, but hey, it gets me away from the computer, it gets me out of the house. I have been really down for several days. That's why I'm not uploading a lot of videos lately. But yes, I did get a job as a cashier at a local grocery store here. They've been in business for 50 years, so it's not like a mom and pop grocery store. Some of you may, from out of state, some of you may know what this grocery store is. It's called Cub Foods. And so I'm going to be working there. And I don't know when I start. I should be hearing sometime this week about orientation. And so I will keep you updated as to that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and start doing some cleaning around here, and as soon as I get done cleaning and making this place look better than it does, I will do another video as my after video to show you how nice and clean this place is. It may not be today, but yeah. So this is my before video, and I will see you for my after video. So have a sunny day.